For all of you who are physically disabled and you will need the use of the elevator, you will want to enter door B. Door B, again, is close to door C, but door B will bring you right into the elevator, and then you will take the elevator down to the lower level, and there, if you need to go into the overflow room, you will go forward. If you need to get into the gym, you will take a left. Once you enter the B door, come directly into the space. As you enter the door, you're going to see a set of staircase going down into the hall. So for anyone assisting you who may not want to board the elevator, they can take the stairway right down into the gymnasium or into the school hall. But for those of you who need assistance, and you would like to use the elevator, here is our elevator. Right now, it's on the ground level. The ground level. We want to go down, all right, to the basement. So as soon as we get on the elevator, we will go down, and then I'll show you where we'll come out. Once you board the elevator, I want you to see that each of the buttons are marked. Well, we were on the ground floor, which is the buzzer entrance. That was the B door that we entered. We want the gym, the gymnasium. So you'll push lower level, lower level. Once we reach the lower level, you're going to come out and you're going to make an immediate left. And there is the gym entrance. So here we are, we're moving into the gym. We are now at the C door. The C door is the main entrance into the gymnasium. As you can see by the sign, Parish Center Gym Main Entrance. Also, if you want a point of reference, please locate St. Francis of Assisi, his statue. That marks the main entrance into the gym. That is for all parishioners who will be attending the Blessed Sacrament Mass here on the 30th and 31st. You will enter the C doors in order to attend Mass. We're in the C entrance of the gymnasium, and as you come down the stairway and you're about to enter the gym, we're encouraging everyone, number one, to use hand sanitizer. If all of you would simply press once or twice and then sanitize your hands, now you are ready. If you want to, you can drop your offering, because the offering basket will be present here. Drop your offering, come back, and use the hand sanitizer so that you are all prepared for Mass. At the C entrance of the gymnasium, and what I wanted to point out is as you come in, we're going to have the collection basket located right here. So as you come into the gym, would you please drop off your offering? That way, we're not going to use our ushers, and we're not going to expose anyone getting too close to individuals trying to take up a collection. We would much rather that you bring your collection and drop it here. When Mass begins, the collection basket will be moved to the exit where you will be exiting and receiving communion. Therefore, if you have forgotten to drop off your offering, you still have a second option as you are exiting the gymnasium and receiving communion to do so. We're in the gymnasium right now, and I want to start right there. So when we start to look at the gymnasium and the way it is set up, we have set the gym for 3 different groups. Number one, the single chairs obviously are for single individuals. If you're a single individual, please seat yourself in a single chair. If you are a husband and wife, or you have a partner, or you have another person, another family member with you, and there are only two of you, obviously you will take the two-chair selection. If you're a larger family and you have multiple children and you'd all like to sit together, then you will choose the chairs with 4 in them. If you need an additional chair, say there are 5 or 6 in the family, would you please go ask an usher to help you get an additional chair to help your family be seated comfortably? You will see that all of the chairs are separated so that there's space between each and every one who will be attending Mass here. It's for your comfort and for your safety. We're in the gym, and I want to point out where the restrooms are located. We have the visitors and we have the home team entrances to the locker rooms. Each of these rooms will be appointed as men's and women's restrooms. You'll enter the visitor or the home entrance to the restroom, and then you'll be taken care of. The doors behind us, there's space between these doors. I want these doors closed off. I don't want you to use them because people have the tendency to stand in this area, and we don't want any gathering in this area. Use the restroom that is provided for you. Here we are in the gymnasium, and we are now panning to the exit that you will all use. Everyone will use this exit door. This is on the west side of the building, which leads out to 41st Street. So that if that helps you, we are going to have markings with the signs so that you can orientate yourself where you are located. So when you do exit the building, you'll understand where you are so that you can get back to your car. When you come to the exit, we will have the offering basket here. So if you have forgotten to drop off your offering, you may do so. I'm going to be standing here and I will offer communion. Remember, communion will only be offered in the hand. We are not going to receive communion on the tongue. So what you simply do is you will put out your hand. We will also have hand sanitizer here so that you may sanitize your hands, having participated in the Mass, and then I will give you communion. If you bring a pyx, would you please have it opened so that we can continue the process of giving out communion rather quickly and prayerfully, but done in such a manner that you are prepared to receive yourself, and if you're going to bring communion to a family member or to someone that you know, that you're able to do that. This is the school hall. This is our overflow, meaning once the gymnasium, which has the capacity to seat 200, is filled, then you will be escorted to sit here in the school hall. In the school hall, we're going to have the camera available, and you will then be able to watch the Mass that will be taking place in the gym. Folks, we just don't know how many people are going to show up. And the factors that we are faced with is, number one, our largest Mass is Saturday evening. 2, we're not having sign-ups. We're not doing alphabetical order. We're simply allowing you to come to a Mass, and we're trying to provide for the best number we can possibly have. Number 3, there are a number of parishes that aren't opening up, which could lead to additional parishioners coming from other places. Folks, these are our challenges that we are facing. but we are a welcoming community. So we want to welcome anyone and everyone who comes, so that we worship well together, that we pray well together, and that there is a sense of community and welcome. I just wanted to address something that our 4:30 parishioners are going to experience a change in the Mass time. There are reasons for this change. Number one, before the pandemic, I had received so many individual parishioners who attended the 4:30 Mass ask me whether it would be possible to actually move the 4:30 to 4 o'clock for all kinds of reasons. And I was open to it. I brought it to the parish council, and overwhelmingly, everyone said, you know, Father, it's a good idea. Well, with the pandemic and now reopening the church, why not just move the 4:30 to 4? Who are we kidding? I could put it off, but it's a permanent move. We're going from 4:30 to 4 p.m. now. And once confessions are back up, I will start from 2:30 to 3:30. Then I'll be able to prepare myself for Mass, and then we'll have the 4 o'clock Mass. Overwhelmingly, it seems to be a good move. Second, you see all of these chairs? Every single chair, after every single Mass, needs to be wiped down and cleaned. But we're going to use a spray on all of our chairs. We're going to spray them, and we're going to wipe down all the handles, all the doors, all the bathrooms. This change will also assist our cleaners. It'll be an earlier start, if you will, so that they're not here so late into the evening. I'm sure for a lot of you, you're probably wondering, should I do this? Is this something that I'm ready for? I want you to prayerfully consider, number one, your health. How is your health? If you have any type of health issue, whether it's breathing, diabetes, whatever it may be, I want you to prayerfully consider staying home. I don't want to put you at any health risk or any type of risk whatsoever. And you know something, when we're in that mode, and that's a high risk factor right there when you have health issues, we don't need to compromise your health in any way, shape, or form. So you need to ask, how healthy am I? What is your mindset? Psychologically, am I ready for this? I mean, you're looking around. This is going to be a change. And folks, when you see the chairs the way they are, you don't have a pew in front of you to kneel down. We're not kneeling. We're going to be seated during the Eucharistic prayer. That can be a change. There are going to be a few other changes, having communion at the end of Mass. So psychologically, all of these changes, what is that doing to me psychologically? Because, you know, we're in a different place, we're doing different things, and yet we want to get back to normalcy. If you say, oh man, just the pray in the gym might be too much, it's okay. We're going to videotape the Mass, okay? And it's going to be shown then just like it's been every Sunday. So folks, if you're worried at all about coming, please don't worry. We'll have the video available for you so that you can attend Mass. And remember, the dispensation goes through July. The dispensation from attending Sunday Mass goes through July. Please be aware of that. None of you are committing mortal sin. None of you. Health, psychologically, how am I? And maybe it just comes down to, you know, with all of these changes, I'd just as soon stay in my living room where I'm comfortable and watch the Mass and pray with you, Father. That is great, because we are then together praying as a community, no matter where we are. I always take that stance with Heart of the Nation. You are our parishioners. of the airwaves. And we reach out to everyone that needs prayer, and we're going to continue to pray for our whole community here at Blessed Sacrament, no matter where you are, what you choose. Just choose what is right for you. People are going to ask, Father, should I wear a mask? And I'm going to turn it right back at you. Where do you feel comfortable? I mean, I wear a mask whenever I go out to the supermarket. Whenever I am out in public, I wear a mask. The reason I'm not going to wear a mask here is because audio, hearing, I want all of you to understand me. But I will wear a mask when I'm giving out communion. So yes, I'm going to wear a mask. Hand sanitizer. If you feel comfortable about bringing your own hand sanitizer, please do so. You want to wear gloves? Please do so. You want to wear a protective garb like a plastic suit or a rain jacket or something that you feel is going to protect you? Go right ahead. Whatever is going to help you physically, psychologically feel good about attending, then that's what I want you to do. There's no judgment. Unfortunately, we don't have masks to provide, so when you enter church, you will have hand sanitizer available to use, but please bring a mask. It helps everyone around you feel a little more comfortable, simply because the news has broadcasted that it's better to wear a mask. It protects you as well as the individuals around you. The order of worship. The order of worship will be placed on every single chair. It's going to be placed by Sam. Sam and only Sam. He is COVID-free. He is going to wash his hands, sanitize his hands. He will pick up the order of worship that will be exclusively in his room. He will bring it over here. He will place it. No one else will touch that order of worship except you. When you go to the chairs, that's your order of worship. Take it with you when you conclude Mass. Confessions. People are asking about confessions now that we've moved here in the gym. The only way someone can go to confession is if you call me and set a private appointment. I will not be hearing confessions here in the gym. It's simply going to be on a personal one-on-one basis, calling me and setting an appointment. Well, this concludes our demonstration of what's going to happen once we reopen. I just want to remind all of you, number one, we're going to have plenty of ushers. We've asked all of our other ministers who would assist us normally as lectors or Eucharistic ministers, because they will not be ministering. I'm the only one who will be giving communion. Therefore, we're going to utilize all of our other ministers to be ushers. So when you near the building, we hope to have ushers outside directing you. We hope to have ushers when you finally come down the elevator or you come down the stairs in door C. There will be ushers here to help you enter the building and find a place. Just be assured that there will be further information shared with you throughout the Mass. Just a reminder, that's right, we're not taking up a collection. You need to give your donation as you either enter or leave church. That's right, communion is at the end of Mass, we will remind you. Also, for those of you, I know I was watching the moments of leaving. For those of you who are capable of leaving the building, you will leave the building and exit over here. For those of you who have physical disabilities, you will use the elevator, obviously, to leave the building. And there will be ushers at the end of Mass who will assist you so that you can take your time, get to the elevator, and find your way outside without any problems.